The family office is an independent wealth management firm that offers customized portfolio solutions and diversified alternatives such as private equity, private debt, real estate, and more. It prides itself on helping its clients preserve their legacies, plan for retirement, and diversify their investments through financial advisors who build bespoke portfolios with transparency. And we're joined by the founder and CEO of the family office, Mr. Abdulmohsin Al Omran. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, tell us more about the investment philosophy of the family office.
Thank you for the time and the opportunity to have this interview. The family office philosophy is, as the name says, is basically working for families to help them to preserve and grow their wealth. Those families typically are families who have generated the wealth through very hard work and over tens of years. So our philosophy is to really preserve and grow the wealth of those families.
Digital technologies have and continue to reconfigure the whole business landscape. How is the family office leading the digital transformation in the wealth management industry in the GCC?
What we have been doing from day one, about 18 years ago, when I left Goldman Sachs in 2004, basically invest every year in technologies, the latest technologies, to ensure the full transparency and the availability of the information to our clients. Trust is usually it's earned. You cannot just expect it to arrive just by coincidence. Trust is earned by continuously delivering and exceeding client expectations year after year. So we've always ensured that we maximize the client satisfaction through investing in the latest technologies. Recently, we have also leveraged, when I say recently, over the last 3 years, we have embarked on a major digital transformation and the digitization of the business. Digitization is changing all the back-end processes where robots are being put in place to do the reconciliations and to ensure the accuracy of the data, and information is delivered on a timely manner to our client. Digital transformation is referred to the go-to-market, where we can reach to a bigger number of clients and allow those clients to obtain the same level of service that a billionaire would get. In the old days, billionaires were able to access very unique investments, and those investments were not available to let's say an investor with $500,000. Luckily, this week we have launched an end-to-end journey that's within 10 minutes. Our clients and prospects could actually do a 10-year financial plan and get the best 10 managers and the best 10 deals with the best 10 managers in the world, the likes of KKR, Carlyle, and BlackRock, and others. That would not have been possible without the help of technology. So technology has helped us to democratize the access for the alternative markets or the private markets within the investment that was available only to a certain segment of wealthy individuals in the world.
Very powerful tools here. Now, how are these changes making your clients' lives easier?
Previously, a client has to wait for somebody to approach them and explain to them how this business is all about. And usually it takes about 7 months to get the investor to go through the full process of investing. Today, a client or a prospect could do the whole process of simulating the portfolio, completing a questionnaire, accepting a proposal, digitally on board, connecting to the government portals where we obtain all the KYC, know your client's data. All that is done within 10 minutes. So it got to change the willingness of people of investing, because if you are going to exert a major effort and a long time to do something, you would normally say, okay, I'll do it later. But if you have it at ease, so what we have done here, we have made it simpler and faster than buying from Amazon.
That's remarkable. Now, what challenges are you currently facing on your journey of digital transformation, and how do you plan on overcoming them?
Well, when we started thinking about this, we understood that this is a completely new language. So we had to invest heavily for almost 18 months into changing the culture within our organization. Talking about culture, we believe that digital transformation has to have 4 C's. I created this in line with the 4 C's of diamond. So in a diamond, you would need to look at clarity, the cut, the carrot, and the color. So within digital transformation, we also created our own 4 C's. The first C is commitment from the board and senior management. The second C is to be purely client focused. The third C is changing the culture, which is the most difficult part, that you would get your existing employees who are used to doing things in a certain way to change. And in the best situation, the best outcome is if you get 50% of your employee who would change, and you would bring another 50% from the outside world who are aware of all these new technologies. The last C, which is the most challenging for a shareholder to accept, is the cost has to go higher. As you invest in technology, hire more talented people, you will have to pay higher salaries, and therefore your cost will be higher. However, if you manage to quadruple your number of clients, then your unit cost per client is lower. So those are the 4 C's of our digital transformation journey.
Commitment, client, culture, and cost. I'm sure it's a winning formula. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.